Welcome to Chronicles of Old Singapore. This is Dr Loh KS, and I speak to people on their memories of Singapore before it became a global city. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. This will help us a lot. Very happy to have with us today someone who will tell us about the history and memory of Old Toa Payoh, one of the pioneer housing estates that we have in our country. Really, this will be stories of Toa Payoh that few people have known and is not in our official history very much. Someone who really has a great story to tell, his own story and not just the story of Toa Payoh. So the two are mixed together very much. So this is going to be very interesting for me. And so here I welcome Barry Yeow. Good morning, Barry. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Justin. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for the invitations and privilege.
No, not at all. I think we are all very excited to hear about Old Toa Payoh, right? And how it is that the days of Toa Payoh have kind of shaped who you are and what you do today. And we also talk about your art and your achievements. Barry, I just want to start by asking you, how was it that you and your family came to live in Toa Payoh?
Uh, I was born in the 60s, mid 60s. Then uh, I was born, and then that was the time already in Toa Payoh. So how my parents moved there? I think they are from the old kampong, maybe in Sembawang. I'm not so sure really.
Mm.
Okay, so definitely I'm born Toa Payoh, and then I grew up there in the early parts of my childhood.
Yeah, you are about you're slightly younger than Singapore, right? As a nation.
2 years younger.
Okay. Let me show you a map, and then let's trace where
Okay,
you stayed. Right.
yes. Okay,
So,
mine is Lorong 5 Toa Payoh.
this curve thing, right, over here
Hmm.
with the CC nearby.
Yeah,
Is that
I
correct?
think it's behind. Okay, can you move it to the more to the other side, the center? Is it possible? Or you zoom out when I see? Yeah, there's a community center about right across big parking spots there.
You mean your house is more to the top, is it?
More to the near, I think Lorong 6.
What was the block number?
Block 35. It
Okay,
has
block 30.
been demolished.
What kind of house was it?
It's those rented house, I think. One room flat.
One
In
room.
fact, no room, it's just one room flat.
Is it one room or one and a half room?
One room, I think.
One room,
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
that means the living room is really small and you are supposed to sleep
It's
inside.
small, yes, yes. Those rented, and then we have two units facing one another, and the kind of old estates house.
How many people were in your family?
We have four, actually five. My
Mm.
dad, my mom, myself, and my two brothers. One younger and one the most older brother.
So to live in a one room rental flat, was your family financial situation not very good?
Yeah, I think in the early days, not really. So five of us has to squeeze in one house. But
Mm.
during that time, we were all then they're still very young and very small, So I think it's not really a big issue.
What did your father
Mm.
do?
My father is oil rig, I think supervisor, shipyard,
Mm.
and then works in the shipyard. And then
Mm.
he always attached overseas. And then my mom works in a factory, also in Toa Payoh, nearby.
Was it Fairchild?
Yeah, it's a
Fairchild.
factory. Factory.
Was she often not at home? Because I know there are shifts, right?
Yeah, I think during my younger years, I still can remember that she has to work night shifts.
Mm.
So most of the time, like at night, she will not be in. And then she'll be back the next morning. And then the day goes by,
Yeah,
the
because
routine goes
the
by.
night shift will end about 7, all right? And then
Mm, mm.
that's when you would probably go to school.
Uh, During that time still haven't until when I
Mm.
due for kindergarten. Then that's where I moved to Lorong 2, my grandma's place. She stayed in block 129. So another part of my growing up was also there
Is this in Toa
because
Payoh also?
my yeah in Toa Payoh.
Okay, where
So
is
the
129?
Lorong 2,
Lorong 2.
Long 1
Okay.
and 2 between 1 and 2. So the kindergarten is just opposite my grandma's house. So it's block 128.
Yeah, so that's the thing I wanted to ask, right? Because your parents are
Mm.
both working, so was there any
Mm.
child care at the time? So your grandmother was taking care of you all.
Yes, yes. Taking care of me, I think, because
Mm.
my kindergarten is just opposite her house.
So Toa Payoh was actually built in 1966. That's when the first
Mm.
residents went. So you are 1967. That's your family was one of the first families in Toa Payoh, right?
Yeah, yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
What do you remember of the? Okay, so your grandmother's flat was it the same number of rooms
One and a
or
half room.
also just slightly bigger only?
Yeah, yeah, slightly bigger.
Any memories of the flat?
The it's just the build up design is different now. Mine is those old rented house, right? So it's all the neighbors is we are very close to each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
It's just opposite, and then the whole stretch you can see all you know all our neighbors there.
Mm.
So as for my grandma's side, it's more slightly different. Theirs is I think it's a 2 room flat. There's a small room and then there's a living room, the kitchen,
Oh,
right? That one is facing direct what they call it, the playground. And that playground has since been my playground also.
so did you spend a lot of time outside?
Yeah, most of the time
Yeah.
when after school, when I come back to from school, I will just dump my bag, just go down to the playground, and then that's where I get to know a number of friends there.
Mm.
But yeah, I do have a very good memories, have with friends there because others they go to school after school, we all hang out together, and then that's where we play with all this kind of invented or play some kind of the childhood games one leg or, we
Mm.
play 0 point chate whatever bicycle, and then I remember with the group we went to nearby because there was a Singapore Girls Home near the Toa Payoh Hospital there. So there's a kind of bushes down there. So we will go there and make we call gulat means use the strings for kite. Then
Mm.
we buy the cook the glass powder, and then kind of what do you call it, stick it on
The
the
string,
string,
right? Yeah.
for fights, for kite fights. So that was a good memory over there. A good memory. And then next to the playground is those hawker center. It's a hawker center. It's a low-rise hawker center.
The hawker
Uh,
center. Is it still there today? This hawker
I
center.
I think they are still there. It's still there. There's a market. There's a hawker center. It's a low-rise block 128 behind. Then uh,
Right.
there was the Hokkien noodles, the fried Hokkien noodles. Using
Mm.
charcoal and the opaque leaf that kind of was there.
Right.
So uh, so he has a memory because why? Uh, Sometime my grandma will ask me to give me 2 eggs and then go to the hawker center, buy char kway teow, and 50 cents char kway teow can eat almost a half a family. So that was the time. And you hardly see this kind of scenario anymore in Singapore.
Oh no! Nowadays the Hokkien mee is not so cheap anymore, right?
Yeah, not cheap. No, the char kway teow also, we bring our own eggs. Ah, and then the char kway teow
Yes.
uncle will know because if you bring your own eggs, and then when you see they see small kids, they know it's all from the family one. So they used to every time we buy there, so they used to give us a big big portion of the kway teow.
So is it on the same side or is the other side of Toa Payoh?
It's on the same side. The other side near Lorong 1, near Brother Lorong 1.
Wait, I show you the map again.
It's next to Block 164. I think uphill there's a Block 164. Then behind 164 there's a Singapore Girls
Okay.
Home.
So here, right, is Lorong 2.
Let me see.
But it's quite a long lorong. So
Yeah, it's a long lorong.
which you are closer to where?
Okay, Lorong 3. Further up a bit, Lorong 1A.
1A is here.
Okay, Lorong 1A. Let me see. There's Lorong 3. Okay. Mine is somewhere a little bit in the middle, near the left side of the castle.
Okay.
Further, okay, down a bit. Down a bit. Okay, down a bit.
Okay.
Then, okay, hold on. This is central. So I need to find the direction. Bus terminal. Lorong 1. Okay. Thomson General Hospital. Okay. Thomson General Hospital. Near Lorong 1A.
Okay.
So it's near that portion, yeah. But to the left side.
That market no longer around, right?
It's
The
still
hawker
around.
center still
Yeah.
around. Okay.
Should be around. It's more
Yeah.
towards the left side.
More
Hold
towards the
on,
left side.
Lorong 4. Where's my school? I need to find the school.
Your school. Where is your school? What's the name?
Heng Bong.
Hena Kibong.
Heng Bong. Yeah. So I think it's
Your school is
Toa
around where?
Payoh
Which
Center.
lorong is it? There's
Hold
no
on, I
school
need
in
to
this
down Toa
area.
Payoh. I need to find the
There's a school here at Lorong 6, but they don't say what the name is. Not Lorong 6, right?
Lorong 6 is Jalan Ahmad Ibrahim, Keng Cheng Primary School. Not Keng Cheng, Pei Chin.
Pei Chin, yes. Pei Chin and Poi Chin.
Yeah, I think.
Then there's also a lot of Chinese schools.
Yes.
Wait, that's all on this side, I think.
Lorong 7. Okay, you scroll down, I think.
First Toa Payoh Secondary School, those Toa Payoh
It's
Girls'
near First
Home.
Toa Payoh, correct. There's
Okay.
Singapore Girls Home, right? Toa Payoh Girls Home.
Yes.
Okay, then you see the Toa Payoh Girls Home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just opposite only.
Opposite the
So
school. Okay.
yeah. This plot. The just now your cursor landed.
Is it a Chinese school, the one you went to? Or
Uh
English mix?
English.
Okay.
Maybe during that time it was a Chinese. Then it started. I think when I was primary 3, then it become English school.
Any memories of school days?
Of course, a lot of good memories. Always, yeah. Every day got called up to the principal office. That's a good memory. And then in the school, uh, every day also, almost every day. I don't know 1 week how many times I have to go to the dentist. That's a scary part of a memory. And then another tearful part is uh, the PA will always announce my name. The
Yeah.
principal will call up. Okay, Barry, come down to principal office.
What did you do?
My teacher always complain. Then sometimes I didn't do my homework, or didn't do my homework properly also. So during my childhood, always.
So your interest was not in studying lah. You were not very interested to study.
Yeah, not interested because we more of play. They always want to play, right? And then more adventurous as in because my group of friends, right, almost all the same age. So they also the same. So we always want to explore. So almost for like girls' home, like the Thompson Girls' Home, all this the area, then we always cross over that area and then go to, the polo club, Thompson Polo Club, this Mount Pleasant. So we explore because we're going to catch spider. So they tell me, Okay, that part has more spider. So we will go. It was like childhood.
What about your teachers? Did they try to talk to you, encourage you?
The teacher, I think during that time, my time don't have really that kind of like, if you are, if you're not paying attention, okay, go and stand at your favorite spot. So my favorite spot is always is either principal office or in front, outside the classroom, facing the door, standing there. Then during the time, don't have really school provides tuition and all this.
Mm,
So the education system, I think during that time wasn't that, what do you call it, as of
mm,
like today.
mm.
You know, no counseling given.
Were your parents or your grandmother aware of the difficulty you had in school?
My grandma wasn't educated also, right? So as long as you go to school, you come back in one. But actually, you come back in one piece, opposite only.
Mm,
Yeah, and then uh, that was kindergarten. Then when I went to primary school, but of course there are some subject I I'm okay. I'm good at certain subjects, so
anything to
not
do
so
with
bad.
art?
Art, yes. Art,
Mm,
yes.
yeah.
I remember during that time my art teacher kind of like noticed, and then some during the PE lessons, mm, so they excused me for PE lessons.
Mm.
Okay, then they asked me to sit in the classroom and do art.
Wow, they excuse you from PE lessons. That's not bad.
Not bad because I do art, you know. So my art teacher was good. He conduct like one-to-one lessons.
When I was in
Eh,
primary school, they would ask me to do that kind of like sculpture or model, that kind of thing. Did you do that?
no, more
Mm,
on the because only primary school,
uh,
so they just gave me drawing paper
mm,
and then a set of crayon. Asked me to paint something. So along the way, my teacher will kind of impart some skills and share some art
mm.
theory and knowledge.
And then we'll come back to art a bit later on
Mm.
again, right?
Yeah, yeah, no.
S-
Okay, no.
So the thing with the early Toa Payoh is quite well known that it was quite a difficult and problematic place, especially for the young
Mm.
children like you, right? And
Yes.
Toa Payoh has been called the Chicago of the East. The reference to Chicago being a place of the American mob, right? The Italian mob.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
What was do you have a first memory, early memory of encountering some of the gangs in Toa Payoh?
When I count during my time with my grandma, not really.
Mm.
Okay, it's when I moved back to Lorong 5 with my mom. Then that's the time where,
Ah,
in Lorong 5, that's another place where you talk about, I would say, gang infested area. Okay? But because all are very close knitted in a sense, because our house is, everyone knows where you stay and we know others also. So then it become a community. Okay? During that time, we don't really know that it's a kind of like gangs. It's just more on of a community base, okay, like kampong base
mm.
community. But then as I grew up to primary 5 and 6, then there's a time where I find then they start to have we start to notice that it's actually part of a gang.
What was
Right?
the reason to move back to Lorong 5?
Uh, because I studied to this what they call it Heng Bong already right primary school, okay, which is also near my not far from Lorong 5. Uh,
Mm.
so my mom took me back after my kindergarten and primary 1 and 2. Then primary 3 onwards, I moved back. So that's
Ah,
where yeah, I start to change my group of friends there.
mm, mm.
Uh, and then when I kind of mixed with this group, then of course behavior also changed. So
What do you mean? Yeah, yeah.
because under that kind of block, level ground floor, there are also housing units. So,
Ah. Mm.
so one of the members, their house is at the corner, so they have a long sofa, at night time. So we'll uh, gather around there, and then just hang around there, lah. So that's where they become a meeting a meeting spots. Okay,
Mm.
so after dinner, nothing to do, we all just we'll go there, and then of course we do. Everyone during the age, right? Most of us we like soccer, English football. So next to my block, there's a open field. So there's a place where we play soccer together.
So this group of friends that you met, were they about your same age or were they older?
Uh Majority are older.
Mm.
Okay, there are a couple of them are same age. But majority are older.
Mm, mm. It's very
So
interesting
that's
that
where,
you are saying they are kind of community based, right? Because I think
yeah,
the
yeah, it's
authorities
community
will
based.
not agree with that. But for you, joining the group was something that, made you feel part of this group of friends, lah, right?
Yeah, yeah. Whether
Mm,
you officially declare you join them or you don't, but you know there's a sense of belonging.
mm,
Okay? There's a sense of belonging. Anything happen or should anything happen or even though nothing happened, there's a place where you meet them up, just hang around. And then every Saturday or weekends, and the senior will you drive a open air, the pickup, the old pickup, Datsun pickup.
ah,
So one whole group will just hop into the pickup, then just go, joyride or go for movies. That's part of the activities. Mm.
correct. The activities that no one else was organizing, lah, right? To occupy your time and your energy, right?
No, 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 no one else. And then I remember because I stay block 35,
Mm,
so there's an open car park. So block 36, 37, all right, they also all in a group there. So though we stay on in the different blocks, but then the seniors, they will do what they call illegal hopping.
mm,
And then
mm.
selling chestnut, those
Mm,
sell at
mm.
cinema,
The
so
roast
Toa
one, is it?
Payoh, huh?
Mm-mm. The
Yeah,
roasted
yeah,
one,
so
is it? Mm.
yeah, roasted of the chestnut, peanuts, corns. So they started there also. One of the unit at the ground floor.
Mm, mm.
Okay, is the base. So sometimes I want to earn some extra cash, so I will join them. Then there's
Uh,
a time where
uh,
I earn some money, right? And then I lost interest in study already.
yeah,
Mm.
so correct. A lot of these, especially the older boys, right? They were not in school. Were they in school?
No, no, we are
Mm,
not in school. Not most of us are not interested in school.
mm. And what was the language y'all were speaking in?
Typically all Hokkien,
Mm,
because all the like we call the Hokkien clan down there, all
mm,
Hokkien Teochew. Majority are Hokkien Teochew lah.
mm,
And then as I recall now, uh my opposite of my house, all right, I stay at the fifth floor, just direct opposite. There lives a Cantonese family, okay, my friend. So they have this, what do you call it, lion dance. They form a lion dance troupe.
okay.
So Chinese New Year, we will join them, a group of us. So you then what do you call it? Go and collect ang paos to lion dance. So they call that tanjia one, those tanjia,
Mm,
not typical association one,
yeah,
non-registered association one. You
yeah.
just buy two lion head, buy the instruments, then okay, we will lorry. During
Yeah.
that time, it was, you know, it was quite rampant all over Singapore.
Is that right? It was quite rampant.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's very rampant. It's just that, because like this year, that means if I don't join this my group, I can go. Other groups from other estates, other places, they will call us. You
Mm,
come, we need how many manpower. Okay, then we'll go and support. So Kim Kiat has a troops also. I remember. And then Toa Payoh, Block 73, my friend one also have a troop. So because it's a time where Chinese New Year is a time where uh you spend 15 days just to make the money, they get some earn some cash. So
Mm.
keep joining all these clubs. And
So
then
the
that's where yeah, then that's where I started the what they call it, the glue sniffing. I learned glue
mm,
sniffing from this troop.
yeah, because glue sniffing became a thing, right, in the 70s.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
early 80s or
Mm, mm,
you know late 70s.
mm,
Yeah, it
mm,
became a thing. It's so-called an in thing for us,
mm.
right? For myself, right? And then that's how I get contacted with this thing.
Unlike drugs, right? Glue was something that was cheap and easily available.
Yeah,
All right.
cheap,
Yeah.
accessible.
Mm.
Yeah, cheap, accessible.
So
And
do
then
do you remember the first time that someone asked you to sniff glue?
not they asked. I think
Yeah.
I went to ask.
Ah.
Hey, what's that
Okay.
stuff? And then they just pour the glue on in a plastic bag and then pass it to me and go and try yourself. That's why you learn that, you know. And then I find that okay, it's kind of like kind of get numb or lost, but eventually got addicted
Mm.
psychologically. I think, yeah.
Okay. What is the feeling like? You say numb and
Actually, numb and then you get hallucinations.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's part of like flashes of things happening around you,
Mm.
and then some part, you get some hallucination, and then some imagination that things become so real. Okay, and that's what kind of end up, get addicted into this kind of feeling.
So it's because of
Mhm.
the high is very addictive.
Yeah, I think as of what I'm doing right now, right, I kind of the
Mm.
study on that effect, right.
Mm.
It's more on the psychological addiction,
Mm.
which is not addictive. It's just that you're addicted more towards the habit. Sometimes you just like that sensation. Sometimes you just feel that, when you emotionally down and you feel that, okay, I need some supplement,
Mm.
substitute for that. Then eventually it becomes a habit that you find that something is missing if I don't have it. And then furthermore, it's cheap and accessible during that time.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
you
when
go
you
any
say
bicycle shop, you can buy really, so no
correct,
problem.
correct. What kind of glue
Mm.
is it? Is the sticky glue? Is it or
The glue is meant for the bicycle tire tube. Last time the tire there's a pump air tube, so if the tire puncture, they use that glue for patch up. Mm.
mm, mm.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
it's we consider more clean glue, yeah.
When you say
Okay,
addiction, how often do you feel you have to take it?
almost every day, in fact.
Mm.
Oh, so it's almost every day. So the I will not say that kind of like you high until you lost, but then it will come when eventually you want more, and then
Mm.
that affects my daily life, and then affects my studies, and
Yeah.
then also
Yeah.
because I need money, right? I need money to buy the thing, so that's where I I join them, the illegal hawking, just to get
Mm.
some money. Mm.
Did these activities escalate further?
Ah,
Mm.
yeah, it escalated. It escalated in the sense that, the other members, they will, they started weeds, cannabis, and then okay, eventually you learn one thing after another. So it does escalate in the sense on
Mm.
chemicals, it's substance, but to understand, hey, okay, it's just different form, kind of feel, different kind of high. So you
Mm.
just then eventually you'll try, okay, how about, mixing glue with cannabis, or so
Wow.
you understand, these two cannot mix. Okay, then you try other stuff. I I tried in my early days. If sometime I can't afford to buy the glue, then I'll buy the tina for mixing paint.
Yes.
So I tried the tina also at times.
My God, Tina.
Even the gasoline also, motorcycle, the gasoline, the petrol, also same. Almost we get the same
Mm.
effect. It's just the duration of high is different,
Yeah.
short term
Yeah.
or whatever longer term.
Yeah. I mean,
But
this trying
different
other
purpose.
things is almost like desperation, right? That you want to get
Mm,
higher and higher.
yeah, I think it, out of desperations, curiosity, of course, right? But then mm, also because you're in a group, right? So there's always wanting to, learn new things.
And just now you mentioned the illegal hawking and connection with the glue. So that sort of change your behavior and your activities, right? I just show you a quick picture. I don't know if this is Toa Payoh, but I have been told it's either Toa Payoh or Bukit Ho Swee, right? Is this like a typical scene that you'd be familiar with?
Yeah, same out of Payoh has this also where we play, marbles.
Mm.
Okay, and we play penny. Penny means you throw coins, and then the coins have to stack over one another. Then you get your reward for that. So those coins, the example, you throw a coin, I throw another one. But if my coin can, land on top of your coin, then that coin belongs to me. I take
Mm.
all the, I take the rewards.
Yeah, sometimes the earpiece will create some kind of issue. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So sorry about this.
No, no problem, no
Mm-hmm.
problem. Yeah, just now you were saying something animated, but I didn't hear at all. Can you say again about the coins? Is it or something?
Oh, okay. The picture is you are showing right now, right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
childhood game. I think it's well-known childhood game. Okay. It's we have different kind of games. I think this one is marble. So,
Yeah.
it started with playing marbles. Then after that, we play, start gambling in a form lah. We in the
Mm,
name of games, right? So everyone, example, the bet is 10 cents.
mm,
Okay, everyone will dump in 10 cents. Okay, it depends how many players. So if there are 7 players, so you will have 70 cents in within the circle. So you use the marble to hit the coin. And each one will take a turn. So if you hit the coin and then the coin is out of the what do you call it, the circle, so that's your reward.
mm.
So if you hit 10 cents, 10 cents is the reward. If I can manage 70 cents, so I hit 70 cents out of the circle, so I win the game.
The marble can hit the coin out of the circle.
Can. All the skills. That's why you learn all the skills, you know.
Actually, you might be right, because this one doesn't look like a marble. It looks like flat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It could be well be a coin, right?
It's a coin.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's quite certain it's a coin.
Yeah, thanks for pointing out. I actually never looked closely at the photo.
Yeah, yeah, it's a coin.
Right, yes.
I go
And
remember it. When you show this picture, straight you can
what do you call the game? Is there a name for
uh,
the game?
what do you call the game? I can't remember this one,
Mm,
but it's a very common game among
mm,
the kids during my era, I think.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
we place coins. There's also another same. Also, the method is still also the same. That means we
mm.
put marbles also. All right. So we each one example you put 5 marbles. So everyone the marble become the bet.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Right.
so that's part of it lah. And then another games is you draw lines, then you start throwing your penny. We call this a penny game lah. So you throw that at the borderline. So then if my penny lands on top of the penny, then your penny belongs to me.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
So, childhood games.
So, but indirectly, though it seems like a game lah. But now in today's context, I think it's gambling.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, right. I have to admit that.
Ways to make money. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the
So
other
that.
thing I can see
Mm.
from the photo is you know two of the guys here, they are not wearing any shirts, right? So this was a
That's
common
me
kind
also
of
lah. Common lah. You know, because you stay nearby there, so just wearing
yeah.
a shorts, and then if you need to relieve yourself, I think it's also common. Just stand at any drain, right? Longkang, you
Mm,
can stand there and just pee lah. That's
mm,
all. So
mm,
it's a,
mm.
it's a common scenario during that.
Yes. Another thing that is very common, right, in those days is peeing in the lift. Right. You remember that?
Uh, but for me, I stay in,
Mm,
in being in the lift is a very common thing,
mm,
especially in the kind of old estates.
mm.
Okay, but because my grandma stays at second floor, so not
Ah,
an issue.
okay,
All
okay.
right. So if I want to pee, if I'm outside, I just pee at the longkang lah, the
Mm.
drain there. You see, next to it, there's a drain. You see the picture there?
Yes, yes.
So instant relief.
Don't bother with toilet, right?
No lah, children when you are young, right? You're small lah, you don't even bother.
Mm.
It's
And then
like a
there's
very
a
common.
yeah,
It's a common scene over during that day, my time lah.
yeah, yeah. So this could well be Toa Payoh, right?
Yeah. Being at the drain, or you go to any, uh, just any trees behind,
Mm.
and then before you drain, even my grandma, I remember, taught me before you urine, before you pee, make sure you chant siama siama. That means excuse me, must chant this one. That's I learned also.
That's funny. Okay,
You
the
know
other
the
thing, the other
yeah.
thing in the picture is one of the guys, right? The one in the center. He's obviously older, right? There's an older
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
That is common because during
Mm,
the
mm,
you see the group, right, you tend to have different age group, then there are more teenagers that are more older lah. And then if you observe, right, you see the older ones, the hairstyle also different.
yeah, yeah.
That was the hairstyle then.
Mm, mm. The other three boys are more like the school kind of hairstyle, right?
Yeah, school hairstyle,
Mm,
the kind of
mm.
hairstyle all the same, I see. And
So
then
would
all
it
in slipper.
correct? Yes.
Mm.
Would it be quite normal then the younger boys will look to the older guy as some kind of leader or brother? Right.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because the senior, with the older boys, will kind of lead the group lah. You see. But we are also very kind of like close knitted lah. That's how I say that
mm,
the
mm.
community are very close knitted
Yeah.
because we
Did
grew
your
up in the
did
same environment.
mm, did your group have a name?
Oh no, during my time that in my grandmother's side don't really have a name until when I moved to Lorong 5 that group there's a name for it